Today, I'm going to blow your mind about decaf coffee. I'm talking about proper decaf that actually tastes good, the kind that 62% of you are missing out on every evening. This isn't your granny's rubbish instant decaf. This is Swiss water decaf, and it's about to change everything. Wait until you hear what the NHS is doing with this stuff. Hi, if you haven't already watched me before, I'm the digital avatar of Alex Cox, founder of Raw Bean Coffee. While these are all my thoughts, I'm useless in front of a camera, so I thought I'd give my avatar a go. I read all your comments, so make sure you comment below. Look, coffee has officially beaten tea in the UK. We're drinking 98 million cups a day. But most of you stop drinking coffee at 6 p.m., if not before. I usually stop about 3 p.m. Why? Because you think it'll keep you awake. And you're right. But what if I told you there's a way to drink proper coffee whenever you want, even at 9 p.m., even after dinner? Swiss water decaf. And before you roll your eyes, this isn't about boring health stuff. This is about freedom. Freedom to drink amazing coffee whenever you fancy it. Here's what nobody tells you about decaf. Most of it is made with chemicals, proper nasty stuff like methylene chloride, the same chemical they use to strip paint. Swiss water is different. It uses nothing but water and time to remove 99.9% of the caffeine. No chemicals, no solvents, no weird aftertaste. Multiple NHS trusts are switching to decaf as their default coffee, not to torture patients, but because they've worked out caffeine is causing falls, sleep disruption, and anxiety on wards. But I'm not here to scare you about caffeine. I love caffeine. I drink regular coffee every morning. But I also know when to stop. So let me tell you why Swiss water decaf tastes so much better than the run of the mill dull mainstream decaf. It's not the caffeine that makes coffee taste good, it's hundreds of other compounds, oils that give you that rich mouthfeel, acids that add brightness, sugars that balance everything out. Regular decaf methods destroy most of this good stuff. Cheap chemical processes rip the caffeine out but grab flavor compounds too. What's left tastes flat, lifeless. Swiss water is like the difference between a surgeon and a sledgehammer. They start with pure water and green coffee extract. This creates water that's already saturated with all the flavor compounds from coffee, everything except caffeine. Then they soak your coffee beans in this special water. Because the water is already full of all the good stuff, it can't take any more flavor compounds from the beans. But caffeine, the water pulls just the caffeine out, nothing else. It's basically coffee chemistry magic. Takes 8 to 10 hours. No rushing, no shortcuts. Our Swiss water decaf regularly scores above 80 points on the Specialty Coffee Association scale. Our Nespresso compatible pods just won 2 stars at the Great Taste Awards. These awards judge the best food and drink in Britain. Many coffee professionals can't tell the difference between our Swiss water decaf and regular coffee in blind tastings. Good decaf doesn't taste like decaf. It tastes like coffee. And this is where Raw Bean comes in. We've become the #1 Swiss water decaf brand in UK major retailers. We're stocked in Waitrose, Sainsbury's, and a few bespoke co-ops. Swiss water decaffeination is only as good as the coffee you start with. That's why we source our beans from the same farms we use for our regular coffee. Same quality standards, same ethical sourcing. We're not treating decaf like the poor relation, we're treating it like proper coffee. But here's where experience matters. Decaffeinated beans behave differently when you roast them. Most roasters don't understand this. They roast decaf the same way they roast regular coffee and wonder why it tastes flat. We've spent years learning how to roast Swiss water decaf properly. It's not just about removing caffeine, it's about creating something delicious. We get emails from people saying our decaf has changed their relationship with coffee, mums who can finally have evening coffee, people with anxiety who love coffee but couldn't handle the jitters. And if your doctor or nutritionist has told you to cut down on caffeine, this is a complete no brainer. We get so much feedback from people who thought they had to give up coffee completely for medical reasons. Then they discovered our Swiss water decaf. Suddenly they can have their morning ritual back. They can meet friends for coffee again. Nobody should have to give up coffee just because they need to avoid caffeine. Most people think coffee is binary, caffeinated or nothing, but it doesn't have to be. You can have your morning coffee with all the caffeine you want, then switch to Swiss water decaf for the rest of the day. Same ritual, same flavor, different outcome. The coffee industry has positioned decaf as a compromise, something for people who can't handle real coffee. That's complete nonsense. Swiss Water Decaf should be positioned as premium coffee. The process costs more, takes longer, requires more skill to roast properly. The end result is coffee that gives you all the flavour with none of the downsides. How is that a compromise? That's an upgrade. So stop thinking about decaf as something you settle for. Start thinking about it as something that gives you more options, more coffee moments, more flexibility. If you want to try proper Swiss water decaf, head over to our website at www.rawbean.co.uk. It's the best place to get great tasting coffee at a fair price. We use 100% recyclable packaging and all our coffee is ethically sourced. You can buy some proper coffee from Raw Bean and enjoy the lovely flavors at a fair price. Or even better, you can subscribe and save with flexible time frames. You can pause when you go on holiday or bring your next delivery forward when you're running low. I read all your comments, so let me know what you think. Have you tried Swiss Water Decaf before? Comment below and let me know. Until next time, keep drinking proper coffee.